I'd have to go back and watch that fight. I've watched my fight a million times. There seems to be more of an outcry over the decision in my fight, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. Maybe people view that based on actual damage instead of shots landed. It is. But I thought definitely that Nate Diaz won that fight, and I'm not a huge Nate Diaz fan. I mean, I'm not out there championing his causes, but I think he won that fight.
I'm not either. But the truth of the matter is, we do judge on the boxing system in UFC. So he definitely outscored Maynard. Now we have another caller that wants to talk to you, Jessica. You are live on the Ultimate Fight Show, and you're with.
There. I have a question for Tom.
Go ahead.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
I just wanted to let you know I saw your last fight, and I was wondering if I could come down to your gym for a private session, and maybe you could get me in the full mount.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Ladies love Tom Lawlor.
Well, Jessica.
I do. Big fan.
Well, thank you very much. I do offer private sessions at my gym.
Oh, God.
The moves that we go over will be determined by me, so I can't go ahead and guarantee you that we will start with full mount. However,
maybe some ground and pound.
Perhaps. I was thinking I would start in your guard, and then maybe move on to I'll do some mount escapes from there, which would put you on top. But we have to go through a systematic approach. We can't just jump right into one thing. So we'll go ahead and start with you on your back and I'm in your guard, and then we'll go ahead and move on from there.
All right, now you guys are making me blush. Thanks for calling the Ultimate Fight Show on 740 The Game. Thanks, Jessica.
Thanks, guys.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Now, you must be a ladies' man. This is the first time we've had ladies call on the show. We had Seth Petrozelli on the show. We had Ben Killa B. Saunders. I'll tell you what, this is the first time we had women calling and wanting to get full mounted.
I've had a lot of requests from women since my past two fights, and in both those fights I've had beards. So I think the beard is really making a comeback as far as women are concerned.
Did you have a beard during this last fight?
I did. It wasn't as prominent as my past two fights. However, he was still there, and he was still kicking.
Now, we have St. Pierre. He's about to defend his belt against Dan Hardy, and I have proof that people have way too much time on their hands. I want you to hear this song that I found on the internet. Check this out, Tom.
I'm not impressed by your performance.
Check this out. It gets really funny toward the end, man. You'll love it.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by your performance.
Have you heard this new guy, Bri?
Man, this stuff circulates the internet. You got the YouTube video on our site, right, of him, of him doing the Taylor Swift deal? Keyboard comedians, man. I love it.
This is where it gets good.
Oh my God, wrestling. Oh my God, jiu-jitsu. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, boxing. Oh my God, jiu-jitsu. Oh my God, oh my God. Pete Spratt, Frank Triggs, Matt Hughes, DJ Penn, Matt Sarah, John Fish.
I am not impressed with your performance. That was good stuff, man. It's just what it is. It's proof that MMA fans have way too much time on their hands. You know what I mean? Now, listen, I want you guys also to check out our website. Go to theultimatefightshow.com. Down at the bottom right, you're going to see a video with Taylor Swift. I don't know if I'm sure most of you saw this when Taylor Swift won her award and Kanye West came out and took the microphone from her. You might be wondering how this has to do with MMA, but come to find out, there was actually a conspiracy on that show. It was not Kanye West that came out and took that microphone. The only way you're going to know what I'm talking about is if you go on our show, on our webpage, go to theultimatefightshow.com, click down at the bottom, and you'll see who it really was that took that from... did you see that, new guy?
I saw it, man. I also took a few minutes to check out Poker VT.
Did you?
Yeah, Auction for Energy. Both good websites. You guys need to check those out while you're there.
Yeah, Poker VT is awesome, man. I don't know whatever poker players we have out there, but I'm sure you've heard of Daniel Negreanu.
Yeah.
He's actually won the most championship poker games, championship poker games out there. He's won the most money. This is his website. You can actually go on virtual training and learn from Daniel Negreanu himself. It's pretty cool. And I don't know if you've heard, Tom, of this Oxygen for Energy, but that's pretty cool too if you train, because it's 95% pure energy in a can. So as soon as you're done training, apparently you breathe in the oxygen, and it just helps your brain, helps you train, helps your muscles, all that stuff. All right, man. So what are we going to talk about? We got Tom, the filthy Mauler Lawler. You got any questions for him, new guy?
Well, I was going to ask him questions about his love life, but I think we got that all summed up in a couple phone calls, man. You're a hometown guy, right? You're living here in Orlando. You got a gym here in Orlando. I know that you're training still. Obviously, what's next for you, Tom? I mean, you got the controversial last fight. I know that people are dying to see you back in the octagon. Talk to us about your conversations with Joe Silva in the UFC, and tell us what's up next for you, brother.
If I had a conversation with Joe Silva in the UFC, I'd go ahead and tell you what's next for me. I like to take a lot of time off in between fights, mainly for the reason that people are dying to see me fight, and I'm really into population control. So the longer I go, the more people die waiting for me to fight. So that's basically my thought process on that. I like to take a lot of time off in between fights so I can go ahead. My goal is to be better and better each time I step into the cage. And I think in the past few fights, I've gone ahead and I've accomplished that goal. And now I just want to keep going down that track.
I'll tell you what, if you have any questions for Tom, the filthy Mauler Lawler, give us a call, 1-800-729-8255. or 407-916-8255. I see all you guys out there in the chat room. I see you, Jay Pamalis, Johnny Nyquil. I see you guys. Thank you for everybody. And give us a call. You can also go into the chat room, which is at theultimatefightshow.com. At the top of the screen, you're going to see chat room. Man, we have Greg Jackson coming up on the show. I'm pretty excited about that, man.
He's his camp's got it going on. You can't really question it. Not right now, at least.
I mean, I was looking over his stats. He's had, 3 champions in the UFC, and that's if you, not even including Andrei Arlovsky, which trained with him for a long time. I think he's got some pretty good stats, man. If
we had about 10 minutes, I could read the list of fighters that he's got that are championship quality coming out of that gym. He's got, his camp's got a 184-55 pro fight record. It's impressive, and I'm really excited, looking forward to talking to him about what he's doing with these guys and what kind of game plans he's coming up with that's putting out these kind of results.
So you're doing some training out at the Jungle now.
Correct.
And you actually had you came up in the wrestling program, and I think you were right around the corner. What high school were you at?
No, I didn't go to high school around this area, but I wrestled for the UCF club team.
Okay.
From 2001 to 2005, and really that's where I got the majority of my wrestling skill was from there. So if people think I have wrestling skill, then that's where I got it from. If they think I'm very unskilled, then that's where I got it from.
Man,
as well.
I'm just glad that you put CB Dollaway to sleep. He was one of the people on that show that I just rubbed me wrong. I didn't like him. Speaking of that, let me ask you, is there anybody in the UFC that just rubs you wrong that you want to put to sleep?
I want BJ's belt. But I have no problem with BJ. I just want his belt.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, you never know, man.
There's a lot of stiff competition at 185. If you were choosing your own fights, if you were your own Joe Silva, talk to us about who you'd like to match up against.
If I was Joe Silva, I'd go ahead and match myself up with Anderson Silva right off the bat.
Straight out of the gate?
Straight out of the gate. I figure there's no better way to make a payday. Hey, if I go down, I'm supposed to lose. If I win, well, that's going to be the biggest upset in UFC history.
It sounds like you're talking about the Randy Couture and Coleman fight. Hey, we'll be right back. You're listening to The Ultimate Fight Show live on 740 The Game.